Discover Terra 2.0. Do I watch the 3.0, 2.0? Or the first video, or the first one? Fucking hell. Yeah, I can watch all. Okay. Let's okay.
You can watch all.
I can watch all. Cool. Okay. Okay, let's see. This is discovered Terra exploration by Arknights official Yostar. Yeah, this is official video. Okay. So what is this about? Kal'tsit. Has been forever marked by the geography. No matter how much, how they may have changed, endured, evolved, or assimilated over the course of their conflicts and contracts, the vast, fertile lands of Ursus have been bestowed upon its people a wealth of national confidence.
The Explore Terra video is the first one.
Explore, yeah, Terra exploration. Okay, Ursus Chernobog. I know this is the first location we go into. Despite the majority of its terrain remaining unexplored, the Ursus people take pride in their prosperity and strength. Is that like a is that like a reference to USSR kind of thing, Chernobog, because it's like very Slavic? The pride coupled with aggressive temperament. Yeah, probably. As one of the okay. Sphere of influence yen. Okay. Network is towering skyscrapers. Nomadic city Lugman. I don't know any of these, but I do find the fact that they have such a developed world interesting. They very much developed their world. Huh? That's kind of cool. What is this?
It's just a political map.
Yeah, it's just a political map, but still, it's pretty cool. Under Wei Yinguru, the city development has exceeded all expectations. So it's kind of like an independent city-state kind of thing? Well, no, must have heard of this diverse but unified place. While, no one can claim to fully understand Lugman. Seraphinsless Lethania. Lethania.
Nope, it's like a big city.
Like a big city, okay. Lethania, segmented, regimented but romantic. Okay. Is how one described Lethania. Okay. Lethania is known for era of free academic exploration, where the most outlandish theories undergo intense study. Oh, so it's like a science place. It's like a science nation. Lethania is like a science nation, where all the best minds are kind of like gathered and constantly discuss bullshit, right? Research into age-old fairy tales. Is the engine of growth in Lethania. Okay, fair enough. Proving fiction to be fact. Interesting. Sargon. Okay, Sargon. Where the Dune Sea gives land to Sargon, there one finds land of Sargon. How does this? What does it say? Where Dune Sea gives way to Oasis. Okay. Outside of its two nomadic cities, how does one have a nomadic city? Like, is that does it move, fly, walk on legs? How is it a nomadic city? Or people just like stand and like carry their buildings around like Viking boats? How does that happen? I'm just curious. Wasteland of dense jungle.
厳しい環境の荒野と密林の中に暮らしている。
Thanks to their relative isolation,
閉鎖された
They
生
move on
活
the
ancient Sargon tradition derived from tribal life.
重視や集落生活などの伝統が今日に
Persists to present day. They move on the big moving city. Oh, okay, okay. So it is a moving city. It's literally a city that is nomadic. Interesting.
受けている。海浜旅行
The seaside tourist town in Siesta
灼熱の風
is sandwiched between the scorching heat of an active volcano and the cool waters of the boundless ocean. Siesta. The locals enjoy nothing more than.
Yes, imagine a city with a tank track under it.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
海に言わせれば
I kind of figured it was something like that. Interesting. I like that. I like that concept of cities moving around.
休暇の一日
Then leisurely stroll on the white sand beaches.
散歩することが最高の楽
Then
しみ
leisurely okay, okay.
唯一
Until the time for the music of the Obsidian Festival.
学祭を
I like the variety of the landscape here. Some of them are harsh and drowning in melancholic kind of air to it, right? While the other cities are bright and and full of sun. It really does distract you from the world, from the fact that the world is pretty dark, from what I've heard. The world is pretty dark. At least that's what I think it is. Yes. My God, it's still not done. It's been a whole day, and the video has not been done processing yet. Jesus Christ. Okay.
除けば天才
Catastrophes.
オリジニウム
Originium.
紛争
Human conflict. Yeah.
つかの間の
The
喜び
occasional flash of joy
それらはどれも
are, in the end, byproducts of Terra's long history that belie deeper
AKA its
truths.
cancer strong.
テラは沈
But
黙
Terra herself watches in still silence
その上に
the
誕生
people
し
in the happenings she has
出
birthed.
来事を見守り続けるだろう
Okay. That's interesting. There's an Kal'tsit African history than your teachers. I'm more interested in the world of Terra than the real world. Yeah, it's yes, world building. That is my shit. Yeah, this is very interesting though. Over budget PowerPoint showcase of the world of Terra. Yeah, exactly. That's what people love. That's what people love, though. That's what people love. And the reason they move is the Originium storm. Okay, okay. Fair enough. Okay. That's the part 2. I'm gonna upload all parts in the same kind of like vibe because they don't take much for me to analyze. There's not a lot of like passionate debates here to be had. It's just it's just an interesting video. Kal'tsit, okay, password, okay, cool.
テラの大地に
Among the civilizations of Terra,
文明は長く受け継
there
が
are
れてきた
those
も
that
の
stretch
もあれ
back
ば
to ancient times. Okay,
未だ若いものもあ
and
る
those are that okay. What?
だがどれも
Fucking hell! I didn't have the time to read this.
ある
And those are that are relatively young. Okay, cool.
だがどれも
But all of them evolve and
決して
change.
不変のものではない
Okay, okay. So what more?
ビクト
Victoria,
リアの広大な領土は
a vast
多
territory,
数の中
and
華
borders
国
several
家と
other
隣
powers in the
接しており
Central Valleys. I watched the video, the music, the what's it called? The music video. The about the music one that was made by the Disney kind of producer. I think it was at least had someone participating from the Disney kind of music. It was a beautiful music video, a beautiful music track. I enjoyed the fairy tale vibe they gave it to. They gave it to Victoria.
The neural right?
The neural. Let me actually check. Victoria once more. Something like that. My voice is already dead. I won't be able to imitate it at all. So What's
Oh,
it called?
okay, I know that one.
Towards Her Light. The Towards Her Light one. Towards Her Light. That's the song I listened to it. And I watched an old old YouTuber, who's like an opera singer, react to it, and I was like, oh, this sounds cool. What is this from? Arknights. Cool.
さらには
In addition,
複数の開拓地
Victoria operates several new
飛び地
frontiers
を
and
運営
enclaves,
している繁栄した
a prosperous
経済と
economy, and
強大な
advanced
軍
military
事力
science.
が
Yeah, I feel like the Victoria, they put an overwhelming amount of attention on the fact that it's kind of like it's kind of over exaggerated. Oh, it's such a lovely place. It's such a wonderful place. I was inherently sus that it wasn't, and it doesn't look like it's such a welcoming and peaceful civilization that everyone loves each other.
彼らの歯止めのない拡張を推し進めこの
Where is
テラの
reaction?
大地で
Oh, hey, Kira. There is a reaction. I reacted so hard, by the way. This is the fifth video I'm reacting to. The stream has been going for 5 hours. I have reacted to 4 videos. I have reacted very hard. A little too hard, actually.
ビクトリアの時代を
Victoria
築
era.
かせたのだ
Tornero.
かつて
Ka-
騎士の存在により台頭
yeah.
Bro missed whole 4 hours of reaction cack.
Not exactly 4 hours of reaction. I'd say it was 2 hours for one video, then 1 hour and a half for another video, and 1 hour and a half for another video. One of the videos, the video that took 2 hours was 40 minutes. The video that took hour and a half was 20 minutes. And another video that took hour and a half was another 20 minutes. I'm going far beyond Asmongold. I'm not even doubling the amount of video footage. I am tripling it.
したカジミエーシュは今では騎士競技でその名をテラに轟か
I'm
せ
go
て
to
いる
bed.
I'm good. Don't worry about it. I'm very hype. I'm very hype.
Crazy old man.
I'll sleep tomorrow all day. Well, not all day, but at least a solid amount. I'll sleep. I'll be relaxed. I don't have anything until the night tomorrow, so I'm good. I don't have any overwhelming amount of streams tomorrow. I just have Zdorika, so I have the whole day to myself.
大騎士領
Cavalieri Cavalieri.
このネオンと騎
The
士
city of knights and neon. That's interesting.
伝統的な騎士と
Traditional ideas of chivalry and model pursuit of profit.
利益至上主義のビジネス思考が
So basically, they turned war games into business, esport kind of thing.
今なお激しく
A look in
衝突を
permanent
繰り
ferocious
広げてい
combat.
る
This looks really fun though. What type of game it is? Is this like a professional strategy war games thing?
先進的な海洋テクノロジーに
Iberia.
陸の強国になり上がった
Yeah, like the Rome Coliseum. Okay. Thanks
Yeah,
to its,
like the Rome Colosseum.
yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks to its incredibly advanced humanity technology. Okay.
陸の強国
Liberia
に
was
な
once
り
the
上が
land
った
power.
イベリア
Iberia, not Liberia. Iberia. The Golden Age. Interesting. Until a calamity emerged from the very same sea.
来たる厄災によってイベリアの
And shattered the glory of Iberia.
崩れ去った国境は封
The
鎖され
borders are closed. The towns remain
立ち並ぶ海
ruins.
となっても海の脅威
And the
が
threat
遠ざか
of
る
the
こと
sea
は
is
ない
never far.
静寂に沈
The
んだ
path forward is
イベリアの向かう
unclear
先は依然として
for the
ミステリー
silent
な
land
ま
of
まである
Iberia.
ロッソ
The
The
gold.
golden age will return again loudly, crying, face, sob loudly, crying, face, sob loudly, crying, face.
Sub loudly. Sub loudly, crying, face. Sub loudly. Stadium influence Bolivar.
トレス
Okay.
またの名を
The Black
ボ
Heart.
リバルの黒い
Black Heart
心
of
臓という
Bolivar. Okay. That's not a pleasant thing to name yourself. A Black Heart of Bolivar.
ボリバ
Okay.
ル最上の酒コーヒー砂糖の他に
Not to mention the annual Düsseldorf Warrior Championship. Okay. Absorbs a steady stream of crash. Okay, no, that is a Russian reference, because that's literally Russian. Источник звука. Источник звука. Ramart. It's like kind of weird that at least the Источник звука is the Источник звука is the one that's like maybe a brand of like a Russian quote unquote. Best call. Maba Jodi. State of influence Yan. Okay, what is Yan? State of nation with an unbroken millennia-long history. It's like a Japan-China mix or something? Expansive territory, inveterable culture. Work together to ensure Yan's prosperity. Okay. Rhodes Island. I know Rhodes Island. Interesting that it's on a billboard. They also have penetrated the Yansi, Yanese, hinterland, maybe few. Those who have penetrated the Yanese hinterland, maybe few. They penetrated it. But talk of eccentric folk and strange happenings continue to circulate throughout the lands outside. Okay. Ancient and modern, mystical and temporal. Terra persists through its contradictions and evolves through its conflicts, sometimes fast, sometimes slow, on into an entirely unknowable future. Interesting. Okay, let's see. And part 3, please watch the Arknights official video as well.
Don't mind her word, it from Kal'tsit, so a lot of word is hard to understand.
Yeah, I figured that Kal'tsit is kind of like a scientist person. She talks a lot. She's talks a lot. And part 3, 3.0, Discovering Terra. Hyperglyph. Okay, let's see. I'm curious. Kal'tsit, so sing your tales to me. What is the third part of this presentation? The fragile history of man treads on thin ice as it repeats cyclically. Okay. Civilization rise and fall, time and time again, arriving in their present positions entirely by chance. Columbia, the fertile soil in which a new era grows. Columbia, okay. While the empires of old busied themselves dividing their interests, they created just the right environment for the pioneers to seize upon. Okay. Greed gave birth to passion, and passion created opportunity. Okay. Yet in this Gilded Age, the sacrifices of those who have ventured into the wilderness once again prove that civilization has always been a mask to hide barbarism. That's not untrue. Wealth and technology are cultivated in this vast wilderness. Yeah, that's fair. Where the deep veins of gold and the stars in the sky became vessels for dreams. The rapid rise of Columbia is truly astounding. In ancient times, when the stars bore witness to what? To law manifestation through struggle, giving birth to the Sancta tribes. At the time, the Tekas could not comprehend this act of betrayal, and suspicion ignited a war. Okay. The bloodstained past has long been forgotten. Haven't been leaving behind only enduring hatred and the pristine city of Laterano.
純白で完璧なラテラーノである。
The delicate balance between desserts and firearms piqued the interest of the Liberi, and the arrival of immigrants somewhat restrained the orderly, idyllic nature of the Sancta, bringing law back to the land of conquerors. The Lateran bells ring to this day, but no one remembers origins of the laws themselves, or the will that birthed them. The Liberi brought the laws of the Lateran back to the glorious Iberia, fueling the already potent desire for supremacy in this land. After the failed
Fun fact: in chapter 12, the word count was reduced due to the absence of Kal'tsit.
Really? That's hilarious. Okay. After the failed Bolivar expedition, the Islanders ushered in the golden age in the once modest Iberia. The fleet set sail and the people prospered, and inflated ambitions of the rulers made them overlook the threats that lurked beyond the realms of man. It wasn't until the coming of the profound silence, with its striking changes along the coastline, that fear crept quietly ashore. The establishment of Inquisition was the last glimmer of hope. Even to this day, the long silent Iberians refuse to surrender their fate. But their proud resistance will eventually reach its limits. Deep beneath the waves, an unknown threat quietly rises. The secluded Aegir will sooner or later meet their end. Repeat? An Aegir broadcast to all surface-dwelling people. We ask of all humanity to set aside your conflicts and prejudices and join the Aegir in building a bulwark together. Matrix has been broken through the blockade and cleared the surface. Essential information calculation results are about to make landfall. The challenges we face are far greater than ourselves or catastrophes. We must form a community, and under the leadership of Aegir, to overcome them together. Okay. Kal'tsit, so Kal'tsit decided to vanish. Okay, I'm intrigued, actually.